pizza devotee. You're a foodie.
I love pizza.
I know. I consider myself a foodie. I am the WIP Food Authority, and every year we do food contests, and we did pizza one year. And I've studied this thing, Ray, and I would tell you that Philadelphia has some of the greatest pizza in America.
Oh, I fully believe that.
And I would further tell you that if you want to extend it out, the Pizza Belt of America, I read a great article on this, the Pizza Belt of America basically extends from Rhode Island. It doesn't go as far as Boston. You don't get that great pizza in Boston. Rhode Island through like New Haven, Connecticut, through New York and New Jersey to Philadelphia. And that's the Pizza Belt. And it's the only acceptable place to get pizza in America.
Wow. Well, I'm sure you get an argument from the Chicago pizza, but that's a whole different kind of pizza.
Chicago pizza is dreck. The Chicago pizza is junk.
I'm not a fan of that either. I mean, it's a whole different style. It's the thick crust, and that's not, to me, that's not really good. I like our kind of pizza much, much better.
As John Stewart, I believe is the guy who said it, Chicago deep dish pizza is a casserole on an English muffin. That's not pizza.
It's not a bad description.
All right, well, we happen to have an authority here with us, Ray. Joe Hunter from Pizza Brain, which is at 2313 Frankfurt Ave in Philadelphia. I'm a fan of the place. It's right next to the Little Baby's ice cream. So you go and you get some nice pizza, and then you get some of those odd ice cream flavors. It's a very good combo.
Fishtown, right?
Yeah, right. That would be Fishtown. Yes, it is. Joe joins us. Joe, pleasure to see you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, get right up to the mic there, Joe.
All right.
Now, you're going to be involved in the first Pizzadelphia Pizza Festival, which WIP is a big part of, which is Saturday, July 14th from noon to 5:30 at the Navy Yard. I guess I want to start just, Joe, and I don't mean to be skeptical. Just get your credentials here.
My credentials?
So Pizza Brain is a great place, by the way. But
thanks.
How do you come upon this?
Well, so I'm one of the co-founders of Pizza Brain and Pizza Dads. We have our sophomore effort started last year in Brewery Town. But yeah, we've been open since 2017. I kind of grew up just watching cooking shows with my friends and trying out recipes, and my parents cooked. And when it came time to get a job in high school, I knew how to get around the kitchen, so I just started applying at jobs in restaurants, and so started kind of accruing a palate and an idea around and philosophy around food. And so then when I made it to Philadelphia, I was doing some social work, and I decided, why don't we start a pizza shop? There's a need,
Well, there's always a need for another excellent one, and yours is excellent. So let me just ask you, because this is a fine pizza. Ray, Ray's having a different style. What's Ray got there?
So what Ray's got right now is we love Philadelphia, so we particularly at our new location, Pizza Dads, where this is from, we like to really give a big ups to Philadelphia food and street food in general, regional and otherwise. This is a deconstructed chicken cutlet sandwich that is then put on a pizza, and what makes it more chicken cutlet-y besides just the chicken itself. It's got some roasted peppers, just is common in Philadelphia, but also there's a roasted long hot aioli on there with the sharp provolone that you get on those types of sandwiches. Then also it comes on the roast pork sandwiches. So if you go to like John's or what have you.
Very good description of it. Yes, I was surprised when I started eating it. It really has some bite to it. There's no question it has some bite to it, but it's very, very tasty.
Yeah, your eyes are a little blurry.
Huh?
Your eyes are a little blurry.
Yeah. No, I recommend it. It's really good, but it is spicy.
By the way, the Philadelphia Pizzadelphia, Pizza Festival is going to have more than 25 of the stand-up pizzerias, top pizza trucks from this area, including Taconelli's, New Jersey, Pizzeria Vetri, he makes a good pizza, and Pizza Brain. What simply makes a great pizza?
I get this question a lot.
I know, and I have thoughts. I want to know, why can we get great pizza here, and if I go to St. Louis, I'm not getting good pizza?
So I put a lot of thought into this, and I believe that technique is one of the biggest things. Obviously, doing really great ingredients is a thing. There used to be a myth that in Philadelphia, our water couldn't stand up to New York City water. I think we've disproved that.
Oh, I think the water is a big part of why it's great.
I mean, we have great water here in Philadelphia, and part of it is technique. So we have like a sourdough starter that we use, and we don't add sugar. We kind of let the dough mature and get to the place where it needs to. Like the reason why Philadelphia's pizza scene was the way it was for so long is, from what I believe, is people learn at shops. They go to open up their own shops, and the techniques are kind of repeated. And New York techniques, like your bare baseline technique in New York was better than Philadelphia, but like some of the younger crowd here, we started reading books and watching videos and learning and going to different stores, you know, in the pizza belt and kind of learning about technique. And so that's one of the big things. Obviously, dough's not it. You need to have for me, it's a bright, tangy sauce is like my thing. There's sweeter sauces and stuff. I think it should kind of hit a balance, sort of like a barbecue sauce would, where it's kind of hitting you all over your tongue. And then just some fresh, good cheese with some, you know, we got some haters for this, but we hold off on like the shaky cheese because we give you the real, you know, on that is like a Grana Padano, like a younger Parmesan shaved right on there. So that kind of stuff, those little touches with the fresh basil.
Yeah, I love the basil. I'm having your standard pizza. I just wanted to start with, you know, the simple, basic pizza, and it's outstanding. It's terrific. By the way, Ray, you can get $5 off tickets for Pizzadelphia by going and entering the promo code RAY.
How about that?
At Pizzadelphiafest.com, Pizzadelphiafest.com. Clearly, you believe in, Joe, in the beauty of the thin crust.
Absolutely.
And I have to tell you, I don't see it any other way.
Yeah, I mean, it's East Coast style. I mean, one of the things that I thought for me when I'm getting into this whole thing was, you know, all the love in pizza from the chefs was going towards Naples style. And I love that stuff. And that's what Vetri's doing. That's what Star's doing. That stuff's great. And I love that stuff. But I thought, you know, where's the really good American style pizza that where if you're painting your house and it's taking too long and you're like, let's just get a pizza, where's the excellent version of that place? And that's what we were going for.
I really like this. What is the what's the most popular pie that you make?
It's our cheese pizza, to be honest.
Okay, good.
We do a lot of creative stuff, and in the beginning I remember we were just, you know, at the end of the day when people think of pizza, they're thinking dough, they're thinking red sauce, they're thinking, you know, mozzarella. That's kind of what or pepperoni.
If you have an ice cream, you don't have a great ice cream place if you don't make excellent chocolate and vanilla. I'll enjoy the other flavors, but if you can't make the standards, you don't count, and you make a great standard pizza.
A pizza place merits are judged on its plain and pepperoni pizzas for sure.
By the way, Ray, you can get VIP tickets to the Pizzadelphia, which includes early access to the event. You avoid the lines. Pizza School with Joe Hunter. Hold on, let's get back to that. A private meal curated by Joe, private VIP lounge, and more. What's the Pizza School?
So the Pizza School, it's going to be a little truncated, to be honest with you. It's only an hour long. I usually do like about 3, and we'll go through like the mozzarella stretching, the sauce making, the science, the history, the culture. We'll really dive into it. This will be relatively, you're going to learn how to make a pizza, like just hard and fast. You mess up, it's fine. We have extra doughs. We're going to just learn about stretching's going to be the main thing. Stretching a pizza is kind of like first gear in a manual transmission. It's, you know, everything else is pretty smooth sailing once you get going, but it's getting the clutch work down. That's the stretching the pizza part. So we'll spend most of the time doing that. Q&A, any questions you have about pizza, come with me with all you got about anything you want to know about pizza. I know an absurd amount about it, so and whatever I can't answer, we'll figure out together.
That sounds terrific.
All right, let's see. Family-friendly event, which is good. People want to bring their kids, for God's sake.
Absolutely.
You got DJs, live podcasts, pizza dough tossing competitions. Ray, there you go. Games and more. And as I said, a portion of the proceeds from Pizzadelphia will benefit the Vetri community's partnership, empowering children and families to lead healthy lives through fresh food, hands-on experiences, and education. So that's terrific. We're proud to be involved with it here at WIP. I see my friend Kenny Paul is helping organize this thing, which means to me it's a quality event. You get $5 off tickets by entering the promo code RAY, R-A-Y, at Pizzadelphiafest.com. One thing, just this is my last question. Ray may have more. Do we agree that Chicago-style deep dish pizza is a sham of a fraud of a mockery of two shams of a fraud? Can we just stipulate all of that right now?
You know, it's man, that was the most kind of forced into partisan.
Ray, I'm not leading him anywhere. I'm just asking a question.
It is a yes or no question. It's not what I prefer. I don't really. It is hard to think of it as pizza. It's kind of more of a casserole thing. Like it's more like pizzazania. It's kind of more what it reminds me of. If I can't pick it up and eat it with my hands, then I'm wondering. Yeah, I'll agree with you.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Ray. I'll take it as a yes. I think what happened here is there's probably a few of the other people at the event may be bringing a deep dish. He didn't want to go out there, but clearly, Ray, his mind is there, correct?
Yes, Joe. This is what I have to put up with all the time. Leading questions is what Glenn does best. But
But you don't disagree.
But I fully agree. I fully agree with your answer. I have never been. I've had Chicago pizza, and I was told ahead of time that it's great. You know, oh, you'll like this a lot better than what you're used to back in Philadelphia. It was so chewy. I mean, it was like, I'm not a big fan of calzone, and for me, to me, it was more calzone-ish than it was pizza. I would much. I guess it's partly what you grow up with and what you're used to eating.
Right.
And I'm used to the pizza back here.
In
But
your
in all
case,
fairness, I think it's better.
It's that you're a man of distinction.
Well, I like to think that.
I believe that's exactly it. Well, that's it. Pizzadelphia just sounds like a great event. Joe Hunter, thanks for coming in. Pizzadelphia Pizza Festival, Saturday, July 14th. So, what, 3 weeks away? 3 weeks away, I guess. From noon to 5:30 at the Navy Yard. Always a good place to hold an event. For tickets, go to pizzadelphiafest.com. Type in the word Ray and you get a discount. Good stuff, man.
Great.
Thank you. Nice
Thank
to
you.
see you guys. All right, you know what?